Hello, welcome back to Let's Play WazHack and the surprisingly continuing adventures of Tobiles the Clever, who may not be clever, but does seem to be surprisingly resilient. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's see if Tobiles can get through this episode. I've been saying that every time, and every time he somehow does. I don't know how he's managing it. Right, so at the moment we're carrying a wooden short sword. Because we got that instead of our staff. Seemed like a better idea. The spells that we have are Cure Sickness, which is basically our only useful one. Levitation, which is basically useless. Light, which we've been using quite a lot, because we've been stumbling across a disproportionate number of dark rooms, but we now have a lamp, so that's kind of irrelevant these days. Teleport Away, which isn't good, but we've been relying on it just because we have no other way of dealing with anything. And Absorb Curse, which does allow us to uncurse items, which is useful, but it hurts us in the process, which is not. The last thing Tobiles needs is to injure himself uncursing a sandwich or something. So, we really have no way to deal with any of the stuff we're going to be facing down here, but that's been the case all of this time so far anyway, and somehow he's got through it. So we're probably going to continue relying on teleporting ourselves away, or teleporting things away from us, in order to get further into the dungeon. Now, as we roam around this floor, I'm going to think, because one of you, whose name currently eludes me, has suggested, why don't you just... Since you can control the destination of teleporting yourself away, why don't you just keep teleporting yourself down through the floors to get further into the dungeon? Of course, the obvious downside to this is that we'll run into more and more dangerous monsters, which we won't be equipped to handle if we do that. But if, in theory, we can just repeatedly... Crap. That is a big bee. That's a queen bee. What do we have in wands? Okay, we have some magic missiles. Okay. I'm going to teleport her away, and then watch out for her returning. Yeah, so it was suggested that we could just repeatedly teleport ourselves down a couple of floors at a time until we get right to the bottom, and thereby find the amulet that we're searching for down here. I see a lot of enemy dots on the far side of that door, thanks to our amulet of ESP. I'm not sure I want to go in there. And in fact, we have to fight wind here anyway, so let's do that first. Damn you, wind, you're so hard to hit. But I'm not sure about this teleporting ourselves down through the dungeon thing. It seems like a big gamble. Because if we do run out of magic, or we find ourselves in an area where we can't cast teleport spells or something, then we're kind of screwed. Having said that, Tobiles probably doesn't have much chance of actually fighting his way down. Oh, okay, here's the beehive. I hate beehives. Bees are so tough! Alright, so I'm in two minds about whether I want to try this teleporting ourselves all the way to the bottom or not. But I am going to teleport past the beehive. I will do that. Oh god, there's an ogre there. Don't want to teleport to him. Alright, what are all these other rooms? There's a scroll in that room. It's good that you can see the rooms that you're teleporting to, even though you haven't explored that far yet. Okay, this is about as far as we can go with this teleport. So let's go there, teleport onto that ladder. That didn't work. It put me somewhere else. Okay. That's novel. Okay, we'd better equip the lamp, so that we can see here. Ooh, wooden shield. You know what? Might as well. We've got a free hand, so why not use a wooden shield, even if it's cursed. Okay. So what's through here? Not a lot. Ooh, a new wand. So it was worth exploring there. And it's a wand of cold, so that's actually a fairly good one. Now, I guess we could teleport down again, so teleport ourselves. And go down... Yeah, we can go down another few floors. What the hell is that? Is that a Tengu? I think we've run into one of those before, but that's just a weird scene. A kobold, a Tengu with a giant nose, and what looks like a Dalmatian, all standing together. Yeah, we can't get far enough to get past any of these enemies with our teleport. We could go here, I guess. Let's try that. So this approach might actually work, but I do feel like it's a bit cheesy. So, am I too proud if I want to do it the old-fashioned way? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Ugh, I've done that thing where I cocked up the aiming system. Ugh. Alright. You may remember from earlier episodes that if I accidentally hit one of the movement keys while I'm aiming a wand, it kind of messes up the aim. But I'm coping. Okay. Alright. It's probably not worth fighting this mass of baby ants. You know as well as I do that they're surprisingly tough. So let's teleport Tobiles away again. Don't want to run into that trap thing or the massive ravens. Okay, I'll go here because there's a treasure chest. Yeah, this may have been an error, but it might be the only way that we can get Tobiles to survive. How ridiculous would that be if Tobiles is the one who actually gets to the bottom? Okay, this python... There's a troll above us, a python below us. We're not going to be able to fight those. So, let's get past them. There's a key here, so let's go there. Okay, grab the key. We should be able to take out the kobolds, even if they're large kobolds. Yeah. And this guy, not a big deal. What the hell is that? Energy vortex. And fire ant. And gargoyle. I haven't seen a gargoyle since the heady days of Barome the Great, who seemed like he might actually be our successful hero for WazHack. So we're actually becoming dangerously deep into the dungeon here. And the only thing we have going for us is the teleport. So, let's go. But yeah, as I said, I'm reluctant to cheese my way through the dungeon like this. It's a matter of personal pride, I guess. But let me know in the comments whether you want me to continue cheesing my way to the bottom of the dungeon like this. Or whether you want to see if I can actually, you know, battle my way down with Tobiles. The answer is probably no, but he has got this far. Okay, Dwarf doesn't trouble me that much. He's carrying a cloudy potion, which we've tried before, and is a potion of nothing, my favourite. I don't know why doors are being so fiddly at the moment. Usually they open automatically, but these ones are being fussy. Okay, let's magic missile this, whatever it is, fire vortex. Let's teleport that away. No? It resisted the magic. Okay, okay. Well, it's now on my head. I don't want it on my head. Let's get out. The floor below is dark, so I can't see what I'm teleporting into. Wow, look at that. Can you see that? There's a silhouette of what looks like an orc on a giant wolf. Yeah, we've got a lot of enemies here. Wow, okay. And you may remember that one of the things that finished off a previous run, I think it might even have been Barome himself, was bumping into one of these skeletons which came to life, jumped off the wall, and attacked us. So I want to avoid that, if possible. There's what looks like a vampire bat there, but that should be manageable. But still, maybe it would be better going over here, because there isn't much in the way of enemy presence here. Then down the ladder. Of course, the other problem, if you keep teleporting past floors like this, is that you don't find any of the items, as well as any of the enemies, and you don't gain experience. Alright. I can't take on another fire vortex. If I couldn't face the last one, I can't face this one either. Another wall skeleton, don't want to deal with that. So I guess drop down here. I'm just zooming from safe room. What the hell? That looks like me, except with tentacles instead of a head. I've never seen that before. But it has a big red circle over it, which usually indicates a distressingly powerful enemy. There's a spellbook there, which is a spellbook of Create Monster. Don't want that. But I'm going to try taking this thing down, I'm going to use the Wand of Cold on it. The Wand of Cold hit me as well. Come on, hit the Mind Flayer. Oh my god. It saps my stats. That just sucked some intelligence out of me. That's horrific. Freeze it. Oh, I froze myself again. How does that keep happening? No, he's draining all my intelligence. God, I dread to think how many intelligence points he sucked out of me there. That's horrendous. Tobiles, escape. Oh god, I accidentally teleported to the same spot. In panic. Alright. Some of you will be screaming at me in your heads. Well, scream away, viewers. Okay, let's teleport down here. That Mind Flayer is absolutely terrifying. I think that's a Dungeons and Dragons monster, actually. But I don't want to think about it. It's horrendous. A room absolutely crammed to bursting with ravens. We can at least hit them without... We can't hit them with that magic missile, apparently. That one? There we go. That's better. We can hit the whole mass of them with this magic missile one, so that's something. But they might be too strong. They're pretty resilient. Wow, we're running out of charges in all of these ones. This is ridiculous. Okay, we still have that magic missile left. Well, we've killed one, but we're almost dead ourselves. So, let's do things the Tobiles way. Teleport out of this place. And a troll's coming up behind us, so we definitely don't want to face that. There's a winged gargoyle flying up to meet us. There's a locked chest there, which I'd like to explore, but that takes us in right behind the troll, who would immediately turn and bash us right in the face. What the hell's that thing? Some kind of dog of hell, and it has a giant head. This is horrific. Okay. And the ball made of fire. Okay, let's go to this room, because there's a free scroll in here that we can pick up. Teleportation. How appropriate. Alright, we've got some... Oh my god! I've never seen that before either. Is that a phoenix? I can't fight a phoenix! I'm Tobiles! I can't even fight a hamster! Alright, let's get some gold out of this chest for all the good it'll do us. We're pretty close to dying here. We don't have any healing potions, so what we really need to do is, firstly, get away. And then have a rest. Oh god. Look at that! I was going to say let's teleport to the baker, because that'll at least be safe. But look at that, there's a wolf and some baby wolves and a spider and another mind flayer that would just drain our intelligence. And there isn't a ladder down from there, so that'd be a dead end. What the hell are these things? Ogre Lord? And an Ogre Lord who's wearing some kind of golden poncho? Oh god, he's the Ogre King. Imagine how tough he is. Oh, hell. Alright, where can we go? I mean, that's dark. There could be anything in there. Alright, let's go to... Oh no, there's a spider in that room. Basic orc in there, which isn't a problem, but we'd have to get out past the spider. Can spiders open doors? Alright, well let's teleport in here. Hey, the orc knew we were coming. He ran over to us before we even appeared. That's cheating. Let's see if we can Wand of Cold him to freeze him in place. Yeah, and then bash the hell out of him while he's frozen. It's a bit cheap, but never mind. Sleeping Trap put us to sleep, which gives us a handy excuse to rest to get some health back. I'll pick up these scrolls and potions. That's a scroll of Enchant Armour, which is going to be pretty handy. So that'll enchant our robe, make it a bit stronger. I noticed some scrolls I do want to drop there. I want to drop these Destroy Armour scrolls. I have no use for those. Anything else? No, that's about it, I think. But I do have some used up wands to get rid of as well. So let's drop those too. Right. We have 3 scrolls of Identify, actually, and some stuff that we haven't identified yet. So let's use one of those. And we have Granite Ring, Twisted Ring, that we haven't yet identified. And they could be useful. So let's identify the Twisted one. Cursed -1 Ring of Magic Regeneration. So that would actually be a drawback. Let's try the granite one then. Blessed Ring of Teleport. Well, I don't see that really helps. I'm not sure what a Ring of Teleport does, but we're teleporting pretty effectively anyway. I guess we should try and take out this spider, but it'll probably poison us. It's not doing so well at hitting us, actually. That surprises me. Maybe it's our buffed up dressing gown that was protecting us there. Pile of gold and a potion. Don't really want to take on this lightning ball thing here. But we can't get to the stairs without passing it. So, let's teleport down. This teleport away spell is pretty handy because it uses up almost no magic. What's this thing? There's a guy in a fancy cape there, which probably means he's tough. Because as we all know, the toughest people wear fancy capes. There's a spell book here, so maybe it'll be something useful. Haste Self. Not my first choice, but we were interrupted by a fire ant. We're going to have to teleport away again. Off we go, Tobiles. More fire ants underneath. God, I don't even have enough time to read a book. Alright, let's go to this room. And pick up that Scroll of Repair Armour. Now can we read our book? Haste Self isn't one of the best spells, but it's alright. Okay, this looks bad. I can see a big red circle in there, which suggests a relatively powerful enemy. Yeah. An orc on a giant wolf, and a hill giant just sitting there slumbering peacefully. I can't take on either of those. I just can't. So, let's go. Let's check out of this room. Somehow, in my mind, I imagine Tobiles giggling mischievously whenever he teleports away from enemies like this. Haha, you thought I had to fight you. But I don't. I'm just going to run away all the way down to the bottom of the dungeon. Oh my god, that's a big red circle. Crap! It's a skeleton. If that's as strong as the ones that we were summoning as Barome the Great, then we're probably one hit away from death. We must escape now. We have no option. That thing is a person made of fire. A giant snake. What's that? There's something on the floor. I can't tell what it is. Let's go and check it out. Hopefully it's an item. It's a white robe. Probably not better than our current robe, but I'll take it anyway. We're going to have to rest to get some health back. But apparently we're being interrupted. No, it's fine. We'll probably become hungry in a moment. Yeah. So we'll eat our wedge of cheese. We've got 2/3 almost of our health back. But we're in a pretty tough situation. We're not going to be able to progress a lot further than this. Really. In terms of actually surviving the ordeals that are ahead of us. There's another huge red circle over there. Probably another skeleton, I would imagine. Let's see what it is. No, it's some kind of gigantic fire-spitting dog. So, let's check out. I can't believe we've got this far. Oh, God. There's a tub of lard there. Obviously, it's not worth checking that out. Alright. Teleport down. Grab this gem. Giant snake. We might be able to take the giant snake out if we can hit it with the Wand of Cold. And then bash it. Yeah! And we gained a level of dark spellcasting, I think. No, it was just a character level, but also dark spellcasting. I think. Judging by what the message said. But regardless, well, we've got maximum literacy and maximum first aid already. I suppose magic precision might help. More critical hits with wands. Yeah, let's take that. Okay. We have to jump over the shattered ice that used to be a giant snake. Okay. A wolf. We can take a wolf. There's a hellhound pup behind it, which is more of a concern. Let's try and Wand of Cold both of them. Yeah, that worked. Kill the wolf. Wolf is surprisingly tough, and there's a bugbear here as well. They're quite tough too. So, let's run away. I feel like Rincewind here. For those of you who've read the Discworld books, this is definitely his way of doing things. If he was dungeon questing, this is how he'd go about it. There's a woman in a cage there. I've never seen that before. let's check that out. We need to kill this spider. It's poisoned us, so we'd better get rid of that effect, sharpish. Okay, what's the woman in the cage doing? Please, sir, release me! The door's open. The door's already open. Do I want to rescue you if you're that stupid? Well, I suspect Tobiles doesn't meet many women, so let's say yes. You coming with me? You are coming with me. Are you going to be helpful, or am I going to have to protect you the whole time? Okay, I can give her things. Maybe I can give her equipment. She's a level 12 huntress, but she looks like she doesn't have a bow or anything. What's in this chest? Some gems, a lamp, and a bow, oddly enough. But we don't have any arrows. Are you going to fight this troll and this ogre for me, are you? You are! Excellent. So you're a handy decoy. You have a sad feeling for a moment as the person you just rescued is pummeled into a bloody mess, but that's okay. She was so stupid she kind of had it coming. There's no other way out, so let's just teleport down. Oh! Another mind flayer. I don't want to deal with that. But there is a spellbook. Let's go and check it out. Spellbook of Remove Curse. Well, it's better than Absorb Curse, but it's not really what I was hoping for. And now we're burdened by all the crap we're carrying around. We're carrying a lot of jewellery, actually. Let's get rid of most of that. Let's get rid of our second ring of teleport control, which we don't need. The ring of polymorph. Cursed magic regeneration. Cursed levitation. Ring of adornment we don't need. Okay, let's get rid of all those. And 2 of our spell books, which we don't want to hang on to. And the bow, actually. Yeah, that's better. Now unencumbered. I suppose we should try drinking some of our potions. What about the black ones? Potion of oil. My favourite sky blue potion is gain ability, which gave us strength, not exactly what I'd hoped for. Potion of full healing. Well, that was a waste, but at least we know now. That was a potion of concentration, and a couple of potions of paralysis. Don't want to try those. Oh god, the troll's catching up with us. Run! Run, Tobiles, run! Grab that scroll. Oh god, he's right on top of us. We're going to have to teleport away again. Oh, what in the hell is that? Fire giant? His head's made of fire. Tobiles is not cut out for this sort of thing. So let's teleport down here. And we'll see how Tobiles manages to continue this the next time round. Thanks for watching this bizarre, just series of escapades as we flee from room to room with Tobiles the sarcastically clever. I didn't really know what we're doing here, frankly. I don't know if he's going to manage to keep pulling this off. He does have a ridiculous amount of health at the moment, so he might actually survive. But whether this is the right way to go about it, I don't know. Again, let me know in the comments whether you think this is... whether you think this is a good way to approach getting to the bottom of the dungeon with Tobiles. Frankly, if we don't do this, it's just a matter of time until he gets killed. In any case, thanks for watching. Rejoin me the next time and see how this continues. But until then, bye for now.